Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis begins with the basketball. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Middleton to Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
The Bucks at the controls. Oh, emphatic slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good, and the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Bucks basketball. Lopez throws it down.
Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Antetokounmpo, leaving no doubt, slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 2, Wesley Matthews.
Brook Lopez sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Whoa, what a finish. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 5 to Adetokunbo. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Giannis Adetokunbo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Off the assist.
Old school equals high percentage.
The assist from number 22, Chris Middleton.
And he'll go to the foul line.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Nope. First one does not go.
Substitutions.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. To Korver. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Screen coming. It's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Adetokunbo. Dwight Howard. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Bucks at the controls. Hill to Adetokunbo. Probing the defense. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Memphis, number 1.
The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Giannis with it up top. Down by one. Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Howard. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 42, Robin Lopez.
Able to convert on both free throws. Hill into the front court. Down a point. To Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. Booker. Robin Lopez snatching it out of the air. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. To Howard. Down to 5 on the 24. Korver to Adetokunbo. And count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Booker. Kicks it outside. To Booker. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Control of the basketball. Down just a couple. Here's Lopez. Down low. Off the assist.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Booker. From long range. Not going down here. Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Goes to the right side. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. To Gasol. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Pau Gasol with a piece. Grizzlies recover. Robin Lopez tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Has a look. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Not that. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Grizzlies out in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. For the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Driving right to the basket. To Gasol. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Gasol. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Nikola Mirotic trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. It's Grizzlies ball. To the outside. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down 8. Knocked loose. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Eric Bledsoe, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. For 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Defense. You'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Matthews to Bledsoe. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Memphis, they've got it. Screen coming. Lets it fly from long range. Hits the three-pointer.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're all catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Here comes the screen. Kicks it around the perimeter. That's going to be out of bounds. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. 4-3. He drills the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, that will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Lopez there to get the rebound. Bledsoe with it up top. Down by 15. He throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Memphis with the rock. Around the perimeter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 9.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Play a career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10.
Defense, let's go.
Here comes the screen. There's the toss. The Bucks at the controls to Adetokunbo. Surveys the floor. Adetokunbo gets it in the right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. To Adetokunbo. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Brook Lopez pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Giannis with it up top, trailing by 11. To Bledsoe. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Here's the three. Clear by Middleton. Bledsoe with it up top. 9-point margin. Knocked loose. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 11. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Screen coming. Brook Lopez rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Big finish at the rim. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Giannis with it up top. His team down 9. Deep 2 there, won't go. Sets him up. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Bledsoe to Lopez. Brook Lopez. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Oh, he had him there for a second.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Hill to Korver. To Middleton. Got a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Great dish to set it up. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Here's a chance from long range. Can't do much better than that. Kyle Korver misses the shot.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now Now a steal by Milwaukee. Hill into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Robin Lopez. He's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Grizzlies own the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Korver as they head the other way. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not done yet. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Grizzlies have the lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Grizzlies have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Bucks are keeping things exciting in a close matchup.
And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Bledsoe with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Deep right corner. George Hill. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Curling inside, and he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Bledsoe at the basketball. The deficit is 6. Eric Bledsoe. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Bledsoe. Oh, he's denied.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Goes to the right side. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Chris Middleton with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Has a chance. Shot for Hill won't go. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. To Middleton. Here comes the screen. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pau Gasol able to recover with the block. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to end a putback slam.
Let me actually teach you how to box out. You get in between the rim and your man, and you hit him, pushing him away from the basket. That's inexcusable for them to get a rebound off a missed free throw.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Runner here won't go. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Block shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo. And that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bucks. No good, and no foul. Cruises inside for two.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Eric Bledsoe. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point. Milwaukee with the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Tosses. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Ah, Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as a
Giannis with it up top. His guy's down 11. Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Screen coming.
Screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he hits.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
The screen sets him up for 2.
It can only be one of two things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here comes the screen.
Right. Please, give me the ball.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip.
Coming right back to you.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Grizzlies ball to Howard. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. For 3, can't connect. It's no good. Over to the right side. Throws it up. Giannis with it up top. Down 11. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Memphis, they've got it. Sizing up the defense. Oh, had him going there for a second. Almost. Unlucky bounce. George Hill. That is great vision to set it up. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Gets it at the top of the key. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Throws it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Works it. He can't get past the defender. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Hill to Lopez. Short jumper won't go down.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Gets it in the left corner. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
To Matthews. Back was to the basket. 5 seconds. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 31.
Memphis with the rock. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Fine to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Hill across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Me and you.
George Hill to Matthews. Short jumper stays out. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
The assist from number 2, Wesley Matthews.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Time expires. The Grizzlies out in front. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hill into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Gasol. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Adetokunbo to George Hill. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Adetokunbo, terrific vision. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. To Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Pau Gasol. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Grizzlies at the controls right now.
Right.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down 12. To Adetokunbo. Finish that. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
To Gasol. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a dozen. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Here comes the screen. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Hill. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Booker. Curling inside to Howard. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
He's looking for that touch. Fires the three. Bucks take down the board. Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. And the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Memphis. Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. The drive, right to the basket. Got it.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. Matthews. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Looking for his man. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Lopez to Middleton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Grizzlies own the basketball. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Now ready to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 42, Robin Lopez.
And he makes them both. Bucks at the controls. To Matthews. Middleton. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper misses. Screen coming. Count the basket at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Giannis with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Screen coming. Matthews to Lopez. Had a chance, but it's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And that's next-level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Giannis in control of the basketball. Margins 8. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Great feed, sets it up. Matthews buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Screen coming. Oh, he had him there for a second. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Adetokunbo. He got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Cashes in for 2. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Matthews to Adetokunbo. To Matthews. And it's rejected.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Count the basket. Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. Probing the defense. Five on the shot clock. Not going down for him this time. To Adetokunbo. Nice pass to set things up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oh, 5-second violation. Bledsoe. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Lays it up and in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Referees called it. That was intentional.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
2 huge free throws in a 1-point game. Intentional foul's going to make them earn it at the line.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Goes 2 for 2. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. Bledsoe. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. We get a whistle and a foul with 1 second to go. It's not in the bag yet, but it would take a real meltdown.
Right now, we're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.
That